Okay, this is Eagle Surfer Ireland Crypto, and this is a market update. And yeah, it's bloody. It's, this is Bitcoin. We're back down at $47,622. What the hell is it doing? Okay, so what am I looking at? So firstly, I'm seeing it in a massive falling wedge. You've got your resistance here. You've got your support here underneath in red. And what is it doing now? So we actually broke out of this falling wedge today, and we broke up to the 0.618 which is the target of my falling wedge, and we hit the 0.618 at $50,204. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Now this is the hourly chart. Okay, so we came up here, hit the 0.618, reverse straight away. What did we hit then? This is actually a trend line holding the whole of Bitcoin up. So I'm going to just scroll in this trend line here all the way down. We broke down out of that. Okay, we came back down here. We bounced up here to retest this. We broke through it and we came back down, couldn't hold it, and now we've broken down again. Okay, so what am I looking at now? So Bitcoin is just doing what Bitcoin does. So it makes you think we're recovering, goes all the way up to 51,000, and then just basically capitulates, comes down here and bounces off our actual support. Okay, this is our support of the falling wedge, and bounces and then goes up, hits the resistance, and now we're coming back down again. And what are we coming down to test? We're coming back down to test, which we will, by the way. You can see very, very clearly we're coming down very, very fast. This is classic Bitcoin. Okay, $47,338. What is $47,338? That is the 50-week moving average. Okay, this is what I wanted to hold. Okay, we have daily support underneath us of 46,851. Okay, what is below that? Where is it? That's daily support as well. Okay, $46,000. Okay, but right now this 50-week SMA is something I'd like to see hold. This has tested it once, twice, 3 times already. Okay, and we did wick down there past it already again. Now this could break down here, and it could hold the support here on this line. I'll show you the line I'm talking about right here. Okay, it could come down here. Look, here we go. And this is trying to scare everybody out of the market. Okay, they don't want us in the market, and if you're scared, this is what the crypto market does to you. Okay, and this is classic Bitcoin. You can see it. It'll probably wick down and break the 50 SMA. Okay, the 50 week. But there is support underneath it. But we'll see. And there could be a wick, but I'm not too worried. But I'd like to see it maintain hold here. It's the weekend. You can see we went up, about an hour ago, 2 hours ago. We made quite a nice move up to nearly 48,500. And of course now, the next 3 hours later, they're dumping us. Okay, so this is classic manipulation, playing games. And you can see this candle right now. I'm going to zoom in right now. This is live. Okay, we're going to see now what happens here in the 50-week SMA. Will we just break? Watch the bounce here. Watch the bounce. Boom. Okay, now you can see an interaction here straight away with the 50-week SMA. It's going to battle here for now a while, but this market wants to bring us down and it wants to push us under. Okay, under the 47,338, and so right now you can see a battle is going on. All right, as I'm talking to you now, what do I see might happen? We could bounce here, okay, or we could break down. But I know that's quite funny, but we could bounce here, come back up here, test the resistance again, and get rejected. Something like this, come up. Down here, back up here, we get rejected, come back down to the 50-week SMA, bounce off it again, come up to resistance, come back down, and then we'll wick out. And that there will probably take a lot of people out of the market when we wick down beyond here. This is when panic will, but what will it hit? It might bounce here on the support line here, which we have running up of the falling wedge. Okay, so you can see it's interacting quite nicely now, right now again, but we're back down again for the 3rd time today, which is incredibly annoying. All right, but this is what Bitcoin does to you. It'll drive you mad and it'll exhaust you. Okay, and you don't want to be in the market. That's the way it does it. But here we are bouncing right now, but we could come up again and come back down here, and I would see maybe we could wick out and it'll hit the support here and bounce and come back up through the SMA, break out of the falling wedge and make a move up. Now, where could we go? Well, if we look at my support lines underneath, we have a daily at 46,000. We have a daily support of 44,000. Weekly support, okay, at 43,776. Daily support again. Actually, that's up here. I don't know what that is there. 1 second. So we have weekly support at $43,776. Daily support at $42,000. And then we have the daily and the weekly at 40K. Okay. So there's quite a lot of support underneath this, guys. All right. You know, it'll stop somewhere. Nothing goes down forever, but there's going to be a bit of scaring here involved. And this is the game. Okay. They don't want us here in the market. That's a fact. You're not wanted here. I'm not wanted here. And it's a lot of manipulation and they want us out. Okay. And this is standard stuff. So I'm looking for some sort of a, you know, a double bottom type of scenario, something like that. You know, or even could even come like that. We got a wick down now, come back up, you know, break the neckline here and then make a move. Okay, where do I get bullish? I get bullish here when we close above 59,535. Okay, and I would get more bullish would be up here if we close above the 52,000 mark. Okay, and that'll bring us up to contact with the 21-week moving average and the 20-week moving average. So technically we're in a bull run, you know, that's bullish posturing once you're above those moving averages. Okay, but I would start getting, you know, it'd be nice to see us close 49.5. Right now we're down here playing games, the 50-week SMA, which is holding us. We might even wick out, create a double bottom, come back out, break out of this falling wedge. The 0.618 of this falling wedge is here, which we hit today already. Okay, so that'll be our next target to come back up here. All right, back up to 50,221, where we reversed today, which was a classic move from Bitcoin. It actually came back to where it was meant to go, back to the golden pocket, but then just didn't, you know, didn't bother. Just said, yeah, I'm going back down. And that was kind of, you know, mixed with news from inflation and all that sort of stuff as well. Okay. So what are we doing? Like, where are we and what are we doing? Am I panicking? No, I'm not panicking, because you need to know what's happening in the market and where we're going. And, you know, I have a long-term view. If you're in here for, you know, 10 minutes and wanting to make money in this market and you're greedy and you just want instant gains, you will be punished. Okay. And this is not probably, you know, anybody who's here right now has paid their dues, and anybody who's probably not panicking has paid their dues in corrections, many corrections over the past couple of years. Okay. And this is what it'll teach you. And, you know, there's not many retail investors, I would think, right now in the market left. You know, if you are here and you're still here, and, you know, don't panic. Certainly do not panic. This is part of your rite of passage into crypto, a big correction. Okay, so it's testing you. This is a big test. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at here. But I do get bullish if it breaks the 21-week moving average up around this area to $52,000. I'm going ultra bullish. I'm getting more bullish at 49,535. Where do I become bearish? Okay, well, you know, if we break the 50-week SMA, I'll become slightly bearish. I don't know how far it'll wick down. We could even get down to $44,838, $45,000, and maybe a bounce then. So this could be something like this, a bigger wick down or something like that, you know, and we'll create a double bottom like this. Bang, 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 up, out. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of thinking. That's my, you know, this isn't financial advice. This is my own opinions, and this is what I'm personally looking for in the market. Okay, but the main thing is you keep a cool head, you keep calm. You know, there's nothing worse than looking at your portfolio every 5 minutes. Go for a walk, go for a swim, go for a surf, do whatever. Get out, because the market's, you know, it's always going to be there. Nothing goes down forever, and nothing goes up forever. And what this is doing now, it is punishing the over-leveraged longs. It wants to get them out of the market. And right now, You see sentiment is changing to bearish. I see it in Twitter, I see it in YouTube. And when you see it getting bearish, that's the time, you know, that everybody's thinking it's going to go down. Everybody's shorting Bitcoin and wanting it to go down and betting it'll go down, and Bitcoin will do the opposite. It's exactly the same scenario as happened to us up at the top at $69,000. Everybody was saying it was going to $100,000, 130. Even I thought it would break 130,000 or 100,000, and it didn't, obviously, and we're not going to see that. You know, we might even see it for the next couple of months or 6 months, but the point being, the more people are bullish and the more greedy people are in this market will it will punish them, okay? And it will do the opposite to what the majority want. And right now, sentiment is bearish on, you know, all social outlets, most of them. And, you know, there's kind of shock as well, a $10,000 drop. But you can, you know, this is the time when you look at the Fear and Greed Index at like, you know, 18, 19, 20. This is the times you make money, when everybody's fearish, okay? Fearing and, you know, capitulating. And, you know, I even see on YouTube, even my views are going down. Not that I had many anyway. But the point is, people are beginning to capitulate now. Okay, and this is a good sign. When people start getting capitulation, and I do think we probably haven't hit the bottom yet, and I do think they really do want to put the fear in you, and I do think that could come. And you know, that could come at 45,000, around that area. Wick down, it'll be bloody. And you'll see mass liquidations, sell-offs, and then everybody's going to go short, and then they'll do a short squeeze, and you'll see, you know, a heavenly candle, a $5,000, $10,000 candle, all the way back up to 50,000. That's what Bitcoin does, okay? But when you see the whole market becoming bearish and panic is ensuing, and you see in Telegram groups everybody screaming and crying like babies and sell, what's happening? Like, you've got to have a cool, calm, collected head, okay? You need to know where your levels are. You need to know where your weekly levels are, daily levels are, your MAs, where there's support, where it's more likely to bounce. And, you know, nobody can predict this market, but you can kind of have a bit of guidance through this bloody and beautiful market by knowing, you know, where your levels of support are, formations, all that sort of stuff. And, you know, areas of confluence and what it's likely to do. And no one can be ever 100% certain of what this market is going to do, okay? But you can, you know, everybody knows what a trend line is. There's a downtrend, there's an uptrend. Yes, we're in a downtrend right now. Once that's broken, we could see a reversal. Okay, so that's the way this game is played. You need to know what you're doing, and it's those who do not know what they're doing panic. And when panic ensues, it can be very hard to break it, and you make mistakes, and you start selling your positions, and then suddenly there's a $10,000 candle at a Bitcoin, and your altcoin that you just sold has gone up 50%, and that's the difference. And you're buying back in, chasing the market. So you need to see what's going on. And the reason I'm speaking about Bitcoin is because I've said it a million times. Bitcoin is the king. Okay, it leads the market. Everything else follows, right? So your altcoin is bleeding right now. Okay, it is absolutely flatlining, like everybody's altcoin. My altcoins are bleeding, and that's what happens. Okay, it'll make you second guess yourself, question yourself. Okay, but you know, when you look long term, when you look down the road, this is what you should be looking to. Not for like instant gratification, okay? Those who look for instant gratification in the crypto market will get stung, and they'll get stung bad and hurt bad, okay? But nothing goes down forever, guys, and there is a bottom coming. We will see a bounce, you know, and what tells me that? This is what tells me that, okay? And I hope, actually, I'm still recording, because I don't know if I actually know. I'll have to go back and check, because I'm not sure, I'm not certain, and I am, yeah, I'm recording, cool. So this is the stochastic RSI, and I'm going to go to the weekly, okay? And what am I looking at here? And I'm just going to go to the big screen, okay? So the weekly here, last time we were down here at this bottom, and we crossed over at the bottom, oversold, where we were probably going to come to, by the way, was the 12th of July. And we went up on the 30th of August. We went from $28,000 to $52,000. Okay? $28,000 to $52,000. You know, this is what we're talking about. You need to know your oscillators and what's going on in confluence with your fibs and your formations. And then you'll be a lot calmer when you see what's going on. You need the big picture. So what can happen here? The weekly can come down here. Okay? Right down. And we could be down here for a while, and I'm fine with that, because this weekly will cross over. See all this? This was the last massive drop we had in, when was it? March? COVID. Bang, 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 bang. Oh my God, we're done. $3,000, man. It went from $3,000. We're screwed. Everything, like, crypto's done. Bitcoin's going to zero. Okay? This is what happens. We're coming down here now, and we could be down here for a while. But nothing stays down here forever. Okay? Just remember that. This is not going to be flatlining. This will have to turn up and come up. Just like 28,000 to 52,000. You know? This could be 45 maybe. We could be hanging around there. Okay? Don't take this as gospel, but this is, this is my thinking on the situation and where we're at and what I'm looking for. Okay? And that's just me. So everybody has different views and opinions, and we're all entitled to that, obviously. But these are my thoughts on the market at the moment. Okay? And this is just the 30-minute chart. It might become a bit clearer. I know I've lines everywhere. I've stuff everywhere. But this is what I'm looking at. Kind of short term. What are we doing? We're ranging in between, let's say, 47,000, let's say actually $46,815 up to, I would say, $52,000. Okay, that's where we're ranging right now. We're just in a range and we're playing a game. Okay, so we're ranging. Bitcoin loves this stuff, like absolutely loves ranging, and this is what it does. And it'll tire you out, it'll bore you out. You get sick of it. It's just up and down in between the two ranges. Okay, and that's what we're doing. And right now, it's probably going to put the fear of God into a lot of people and just scare them out of the market. And that's what it's going to do. Especially if we wick down here, below here, you'll see a capitulation candle. Bang, and it's game over. Everybody's going to go, I'm done. All YouTube, we're in a bear market. Crypto Twitter, we're in a bear market. We're screwed. We're done. We're done for. And this is going to be absolutely when I become more bullish. Okay, and this is when traditionally, when you see these signs and you see people fading away and capitulating, and YouTubers, big influencers capitulating, that's when you become bullish. Okay, and I'm beginning to see signs of it. I'm beginning to see signs of people getting sick of these drops. They're leaving the market, and that when you hit a certain level of that absolute capitulation is when there's a turning point. Okay, so there could be a little bit more pain here with a bit of a wick down. We could bring the weekly stochastic down, but again, Bitcoin could be just ranging in between here in the, up and down in here. Okay, inside the wedge till we get a breakout, create a double bottom in the wedge, or we get something like this, a big massive capitulation candle to get out all the longs, okay, leveraged longs, and then what will it do? Because now everybody's gone short, it's going to short squeeze them and get out all the leveraged shorts. And we have a bang, an insane explosion. But when we're going down here, it's the shorts, everybody's leaving the market. And everybody's bearish, and they're the times you buy, they're the times you hang on, and this is what hodling is. Okay, this is going to test you, and you have to pay your dues, and our dues are here. Okay, the man is knocking at the door, the tax collector is here, and he's here to take you out of the market, and he's here to make you pay. Okay, and whether you survive this or not is the difference between those who make it in crypto and those who don't. And you need to understand the different levels, what's going on, where there's support, where there's resistance. Okay? But be calm. There's plenty of support below us, and there's a bit of resistance above us. Okay? And we're even on beautiful, support right now. Okay? So look, this is just, a message of hope in the crypto desert winter. Nothing goes down forever. This will pass too. You know, it's always darkest before the dawn, and I'm a true believer of that. And even if it does go down, you know, it will bounce, and a bounce will happen. Okay, so that's my opinion again. And where each man is his own man, each woman is his own woman. You make your own decisions based on your own circumstances. Okay, so if you like my content, it'd be awesome for a subscription, and you know, it'd be great to get my subscription count up. I think I'm at like 591. I'm nearly at 600, which is insane because I only started this 3 weeks ago or something. So that'd be epic. But yeah, it'd be great to like and subscribe. And this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto, all the way from the beautiful island of Ireland, as I can hear the sea in the distance. I'm signing out, and look, do not panic. I might come back with some altcoins, but again, I might not, because of the fact the alts will just be doing whatever Bitcoin is doing. If it's going down, they'll go down. If Bitcoin is going up, they'll go up a tiny bit. There's nervousness in the market. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's waiting to see what Bitcoin is doing. And this is why I was saying, watch Bitcoin from day one. That is the king, and it leads this market. Okay? And that's why if you know what Bitcoin, to a degree, where it's going or where it might go, or the potential, you have an understanding of what this market is going to do. Okay? So, you know, stay level-headed. Don't panic. I'm certainly not panicking, and it'll make you question yourself, and it'll make you second-guess yourself. This market will be like, you think you're finished. No, you're not finished. Okay? Nothing goes down forever. All right? So this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto. Give me a like and give me a subscribe. Awesome, and thanks for watching, guys.